so I hope you all are fine. I'm Natasha and welcome back. So today we're going to start a new chapter, our chapter number 2, relations and functions. So we've done chapter number 1, sets, and in this video we're going to start the introduction for our second chapter. So, let's get started. Okay, so first of all, in this chapter, we'll learn how to link pairs, how to link pairs of objects, and a lot of things. Main things are we're going to discuss about the relations and the functions. So first thing that we're going to learn about is going to be that how to link pairs of objects, from two sets. Okay, and then introduce relations between the two objects in the pair. The sets, those sets which are given us in a pair, like their elements are given us in the pair. Okay, so our first topic is actually going to be about Cartesian product of two sets. So I think you have heard about the Cartesian product, which we can also say as cross product. If you know about it, then it can be I think you've heard about cross product of vectors. So of course I think because it's in physics especially, but we're studying math, so we're not gonna go in physics. So let's get back. Okay, so we're gonna talk about the Cartesian products of two sets. So how many sets, that doesn't matter, but we're going to actually understand about Cartesian product of sets, about its properties and about it, and we're also going to take examples so that we can understand it. Okay, so let me just write the heading. What is it? It is Cartesian product of sets. So let me rub the board. First of all, I'm going to rub the board, then we'll continue. Okay, there's still some marks. Never mind. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so the main heading is going to be the Cartesian product. The Cartesian product of two sets. Cartesian product of sets. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so in Cartesian product of sets, it is talking about the, first of all, we'll have to, understand that what exactly is, what does Cartesian means? Only the Cartesian. Actually, Cartesian, I think you have heard about, I think you know about the Cartesian plane. We have Cartesian plane, which is named after a French mathematician. Who is it? Which is named after a French mathematician, René Descartes. Yeah, isn't it? Yeah, a French mathematician and René Descartes. Okay, yeah. So Cartesian and same the Cartesian product is also these the Cartesian thing is named after René Descartes. Okay, yeah. So who formalized its use in mathematics? Its use in mathematics. So first of all, we have to understand the Cartesian plane. What is it? Okay, so so let's continue. Okay, so Cartesian. So it is actually it is defined as, if you know about the perpendicular two lines, we have the two perpendicular number lines. If you know that, first one is the x-axis, which is the horizontal one, and the y-axis, which is the vertical. isn't it? Yeah, of course you'll know about it because it's in the graph. We have a plane in which we have two perpendicular number lines. First one we'll have is x-axis, which is going to be the horizontal one, and the y-axis, which is going to be the vertical. Okay, so actually, from these axes, like the x-axis and the y-axis we can actually describe any point in the plane using an ordered pair of numbers, okay? So, like in Cartesian, we have two perpendicular number lines. First, x-axis, which is going to be the horizontal, and the y-axis, which is going to be the vertical. And yeah, they're also like, these axes are mainly, just used to describe, they like to describe any point in the plane using an ordered pair of numbers. So ordered pair, what does that mean? It should be in order, and they're always going to be the pairs, like their origin, x-axis and y-axis origin we have is 0, 0. So this is actually the pair we have, isn't it? So, let's get back to our Cartesian product of sets. Okay, so as I can say Cartesian product also as cross product, because there's nothing wrong in it, both are same. Yeah, cross product or Cartesian product, okay, both are same. Yeah, so let's continue. Okay, Cartesian product of sets. So, as for the definition, it's really a small definition, like I can write on the board about the Cartesian product of sets. Then we're going to take an example. So, what is it? So, it is actually Cartesian product of sets, it is actually a collection. It is actually the collection of all ordered pairs obtained by the product of two non-empty sets. So, the collection of all ordered pairs obtained by the product of two non-empty sets is called the Cartesian product of the sets. Okay? So, let me write it on the board also. Okay. It is the collection. It is a collection of objects. It is the collection of objects we have something in particular, they're always going to be in the pair. So in the Cartesian product of sets, what we'll mainly see is going to be the pairs, the ordered pairs especially. So, but yeah, in sets actually order doesn't matter, but as we're talking about the Cartesian product, ordered pairs are important. So we can say that order does matter in Cartesian product. Okay, yeah. So the the collection of all ordered pairs obtained by the product. Oh, actually, I've written objects. It isn't objects. It is ordered pairs. The ordered pairs we have, like I was just talking about it. Okay. So, of all ordered pairs obtained by it is a collection of all ordered pairs obtained by the product of two non-empty sets. Yeah. So it is a collection of all ordered pairs obtained by the product of two non-empty sets. So this is the small definition we have. Okay? Yeah, so let's say that we have two sets, set A and B, okay? So how we're going to say it? So it's A into B, but actually we're going to call it cross. So we can say it set A cross set B, we used to say vector A cross vector B, isn't it, in physics? Of course, in physics, whenever we're talking about the cross product of vectors, but we're talking about actually the sets. So this is going to be the set A cross set B. Okay, so this is what we'll call is going to be cross. Okay, yeah. So let's take an example so that we can understand it clearly. So let's say we have set A, which is equal to the elements 1, 2, and 3, and we have set B, which is equal to the elements, let's say, X and Y. So what do we have to find? So we have to find two things. First of all, A cross B, and like those are in parts. So second part we have is B cross A. Yeah, later in the topic, later in the discussion of this topic, we'll study about the properties of Cartesian product of sets, and in the properties I'll tell you something related to this thing, but not now. So let's just first of all solve this. Let's just solve this example. Okay, we'll do the properties of Cartesian product of sets in later. Okay, so for finding, so what do you have to find? So you have to find the Cartesian product of these two vectors, but there is something different. Yeah, so let's solve it. So solution. So first part we have is that we have to find A cross B. A cross B is actually, yeah. So as we're talking about the ordered pairs, so like we're going to remember, while remembering the pair, while remembering the order of all the pairs that we're going to write. So A cross B is equal to what? So first of all, like we're talking about the set A. So first we're going to write the elements of A in first position, like in the pairs. Like first one we're going to write of A, then the second one after the comma, well, those elements are going to be of set B. Okay. Yeah, so let me rub this and let's continue. Okay, so A cross B, which means that, so A cross B is equal to the elements. The first pair that we're going to have is actually going to be from 1 to X. So the first one from the first, 1X, okay? And as we're talking about the set A, so set A is actually going to be first get completed. So we have done 1 with X. Now let's do 2 with X, okay? So comma, in bracket 2 with X, and then in bracket 3 with X, as we have 3 also the element of set A. And so now the next step that we'll write is actually going to be with the Y. So we have done the first element, now let's do it with the second one. All these 3 are going to be with the second one we have. So comma, 1 comma Y, then 2 comma Y, and then 3 comma Y. Okay, is it clear? So like how many pairs we can see? We can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 pairs, isn't it? 6 pairs in A cross B, isn't it? So first, well, what we did is actually, let me just write the second part also, which is B cross A. Okay, so wait a second. Yeah, B cross A. So, but before, going on to our second part, I have to tell you something in the first one. Okay, so as we're talking about the ordered pairs, especially order does matter in Cartesian product. So by following the order, we wrote all the elements, wrote all the pairs that are possible in it. And so like with the first, like as you can notice that the second set we have, while remembering the order, we wrote it in the second place. Like the first place, we wrote all the elements of set A because we've asked the Cartesian product of set A and B. So set A cross B, which means that the elements of set A will come first, and then the elements of set B, like as we did in all these 3. Like yeah, or we had 1, 2, 3, and we did all of them. Okay, so the same one is going to be with the B. So now we're talking about the B one. now the B set B. So set B is going to come first. Yeah, set B is going to come first. So let's do it with the X. So X1. Then we'll do it with the Y, with the 1. Y1. And then the X with 2. X comma 2. And then same like all the, we're going to follow it. So Y. Wait. Yeah, I'm going to rub it from my hand. Yeah. Y comma, what do we have now? 2. Then X with 3. And then Y with 3. That's it. How many pairs do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same pairs. 6 pairs. Isn't it? Yeah. So, as according to the ordered pairs, like we wrote all the elements in their, product. Like, so first with X with the 1, and then Y with the 1. Now the 1 is completed. Now with the second one, we have 2 as element. So now X with 2 and Y with 2, and then the last one which was left was 3. So 3 is going to be with X, and as we can see, like B is in the first place, which means that first of all the elements of B, set B will come first, and then in the last position, like we can see on all the seconds one, we have wrote all the elements of set A. As we can see, if they're coming like in first position, that does matter. So that really matters, like if they're in the first position, because they both are different. So can I say that A cross B is equal to B cross A according to this example? No. Why? No. Why? Because like every pair, all the elements that we can see in them, all the pairs are different from each other. So like I can say like at least like not even a one pair is common with them, because order does matter. So that's what we can see, and we'll discuss about this thing in the properties of Cartesian product of sets. So so that's all for today, and see you in the next video. So in the next video, we're going to talk about the properties of Cartesian product of sets, and then we'll continue after the topic. Okay, so after that, like we will study about the domain, range, codomain, and relations and functions. Like there are a lot of topics that we're going to discuss in this chapter. Okay, so thanks for watching and have a great day.